Hey, welcome to the Minty Chat. This is our third day up on the mountain for our windmill project. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and cold and rainy. Yep, everything's gonna be messy, extremely muddy, and we're probably gonna get stuck. But first thing this morning, we're out here, we're putting this sign out, dump truck's hauling on this road. We're gonna be bringing in some gravel. I think, unfortunately, we're gonna have to build this road up because the crane is just not gonna make it up the mountain. Now that we got that dropped off, let's go head back. We gotta go move some material. We gotta move a few things actually. We gotta get room for a big fuel tank coming in. We got a crane coming in, we gotta unload that. So it stays me busy doing that. Probably go work on some more landscaping around the mountain for a little bit. I don't know what the forecast looks like for the rain yet. I don't know if it's going to rain all day, if it's just going to rain in the morning. But it's pretty dark being 7 o'clock. Hope the sun comes out a little bit. I mean, you can see it's little blue skies up there. Should be all good. But as far as the mud situation though, it's getting bad. Not too bad yet, but it's getting there. I think that trailer over there, that's a generator spotlight. We're probably going to have to set that up if it doesn't get any brighter any soon. Over here, I'm going to take the grader. We're going to take at least this material out. Like, that's all mud. We're going to move this, and we're going to have, I can't remember how big it is, probably like a 10,000 gallon fuel tank. It's going to go about right there. So that's going to be pretty sweet. And not much else going on around the site besides just bringing equipment in. We got a lot of road work to do, but if the rain's going to keep like this all day, then we're not doing any road work. Yeah, even with these lights on, it's pretty dark out. Yeah, we're making some ruts. Hopefully we don't get anything stuck today. First things first, we got to get the grader fueled up. We do have this fuel truck here right now. It's full of fuel. That's all we have for now until we bring the fuel tank in, and then we're gonna have a truck come in and fill that up. But hopefully we have this truck. This should go up on the mountain no problem. We can go right to the equipment with the hose. Makes it pretty convenient. I mean, look at the tires. It's already wicked muddy out. Well, I think for now, until the rain holds up, I'm gonna go get where it's dry. I'll catch you guys in a little bit, actually. Alright, checking out the forecast. It's gonna stop raining. Looks like it's supposed to already be done raining. But, oh well, yeah, it's gonna rain this afternoon, but we should be good. And looking over here, we got 3 more days of rain. And then snow. And that looks cold. Negative 28. And we're on the mountain too, so that's, you know, think of the wind chill. Okay. I want to get the power washer truck out here and start cleaning some of this stuff off, but everything's just going to get worse. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, so we had this brought in. I don't even remember what size this is. This thing is massive. GPS ready, so that's going to be nice. Oh yeah, it's 349. So this is going to go up and probably start digging out the holes for the foundation. Hopefully we don't have to really drill anything. There's probably some rock up there. Or at least jackhammer some. We gotta get this unloaded. Alright, so all I want to do is flatten this out a little bit. Yeah, the fuel thing's going off. Some serious mud. do this one last pass, probably call it good. Okay, that's probably the most I'm gonna do. Trying to think, I can't remember how long that tank is. I think it's like a 70 footer. So if it goes like right here, it should stop pretty much right around here. That'd be good. Gotta put some Jersey barriers up around it. That's not a big deal. Start bringing some more equipment over. And we are here. Got our crane with us. There we go. So this is just the crane. We don't have any weights. We don't have the boom. None of that. Those are coming down. I don't see them yet. Those should be here any second. But we can get to unloading this and start getting this thing attached. And then we're gonna go and hopefully load the tank over here. And now it's a big tank. It's gonna be a little overkill, but oh well. I'd rather have too much fuel instead of not enough fuel, right? Yeah, it's extremely dirty. We gotta definitely clean this. But at least it's unloaded. We're good for now. On to the next stuff. Alright, there's a trailer with a boom. There's a truck already there, I forgot, that has the back counterweights. We still gotta do the platform for it and the front counterweight. And that should be it for that crane. We'll get that all assembled. Get that up in the air. There we go. We got our first section, middle section, and our last section right there. Probably pressure wash this before we get it out. So over here, we should be able to put everything together with just this truck. We shouldn't need the other crane. Hopefully not. It's gonna start getting expensive. Yeah, that should be no problem at all. So we're gonna drive that bad boy over here. These two weights go in the back, but we don't have the platform for it yet, or the front counterweight. Those should be here pretty soon. And that should be it. Alright, now we got the outriggers out. Should be all leveled up, should be good to go. Get that top one off. Put that aside over here. Same thing with the other one. Then we're gonna grab onto the third one. Pull the truck out. Hook it right on. Swing this one out of the way over here. This one's a little off balance. It might be alright. And there we go. Alright, we gotta go unhook it from the boom. There's our first section of the crane. You can tell one got dirty and one's clean though, it's pretty bad. Alright, let's unhook the boom. That's pretty cool, that'll stay like that. I didn't even mean to do that. I like that. We're gonna have to readjust the truck. Probably... Actually, we might not even have to use the truck. We don't have any counterweights on it, so hopefully we don't get stuck. maybe not. No, it looks like we're gonna have to come with a crane and come pick it up. We only have to pick it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. One more section to go. Alright, with it hovering like that, we're gonna have to go and back it up just a couple feet. It's easier to move this than it is to unmove the anchors and back the crane up. There we go. Should be able to just slide it into place. Alright, I'm gonna drop it right there. See if we can hook up to it in the crane. There we go. We got our boom all hooked up. All we gotta do now is go get the counterweights. That's not a big deal. Having this hooked up is that's nice. Well, let's get this up in the air, check everything over and get it out of the way. Get this all unfolded. We gotta put these weights on. It's now 6 o'clock, going into overtime. Took a little longer to get the crane together, going over all the crane cables and making sure everything is safe. We had to get a generator and a light. As you can see, the truck in the background, or in the distance there, that will be our fuel tank. It just got here. We're not doing that today. That's going to have to be in the morning. But we still have 2 more weights on the back that we have to put on. We're going to do that real quick, call it a night, and we'll start fresh in the morning. Not quite sure. I think I'm going to set this up right here. Get this out of the way. Alright, so what do we have to do? Gotta unfold it. Bring the lights up. We gotta start it. Turn the lights on. That's everything. We got our crane fully assembled. Time to put everything away and head her home. Come check this out though, this is pretty cool. So this is going to be for diesel. This is going to be our fuel tank for all the equipment. And our generator. Wow, woodpeckers are loud. But yeah, the big generator over here. We got to bring our water tank over, so there's a lot of diesel being consumed over here. So in the morning, this will be our project. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys fresh and early. Here we go. Back at it. 7 o'clock in the morning. We should have that all on the ground at least by 8:30. Maybe a little sooner. I don't know. Yeah, let me pull over here. It's still a little dark out. If you look up in the corner there, we are on November 1st, so we're going to be fighting against snow here before we know it. It rained last night, so we have a little bit of mud, not a whole bunch. Don't look too bad around here. Don't look like nothing was tampered with. No one messed with our stuff. We got a little bit of stuff to move because we're going to put that tank, like I said, over there. So let's get the grader out of the way, get the fuel trunk out of the way. In case anybody has to use the bathroom, we got the porta potty on the trailer over here. I asked somebody to put the ramp down, but apparently they didn't. We're gonna bring some more in. I'm gonna have to put one on top of the mountain too. But we gotta move the grader. Hopefully this ground, let's see. I don't see any puddles or anything. Hopefully this ground isn't too soft for the tank to be set on. It is all level. Should be alright. Okay, we got the fuel truck out of the way. Get the grader. This is gonna run out of fuel pretty soon, actually, as I say that. Yeah, I can't run that anymore until I put fuel in it. And definitely need to get a pressure washer over here because it's filtered. We're on a dead end construction site. I don't care. It's still gonna rock the flashies. Wish I had room to turn around. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so the plan is just to kind of unload it and drop it. Should be good. I don't own a tape measure in Farming Simulator. Looks like it should fit. Let's try it. Let's get this all on strap. There we go. And I gotta climb up here and hook up our rigging. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright, we gotta drive the crane over here. It's a little slow, so bear with me. So yeah, our work site looks a little congested right now, but it's not all gonna be here. Excavator, that's gonna be up top all the time. Depending on the part of the day or the project, the flatbed track thing over there, that's gonna be, I don't know, up the mountain, parked over here. The bulldozers, one of them might get hauled back away. Alright, let's get squared up. Okay, it looks like we're nice and square with the tank. I don't want to get any closer to the trailer. Boom's about where I want it. I'm gonna bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Bring the cable up. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're looking all good. Let's get this bad boy on the ground. Alright, we gotta lift it up a little bit. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, we probably can't pull the truck out. That's gonna be a little tricky. Okay. We'll bring the boom out slowly and we'll lift up the cable. We're already rocking. Unfortunately, I don't have a spotter. I think that's about where we want it right there. No, not far enough. We're gonna bring the boom out some more. We're gonna keep a watch on that back tail. Wish it weren't a swang. Alright, let's get out and check on our situation. Look at that morning sky. It's gonna be a nice day. Looks like we gotta go back about another 10 feet or so. Just set it down right there. Go ahead and let go of the chain. Okay. Bring that cable back up. Bring that boom back up. Bring that cable back down a little bit, actually. I'm gonna back up and just probably keep it right here flat in the railroad. There, that was our first big lift for our windmill farm. First of, I don't know, many to come. I'm excited to go lift up there. That's going to be a sick picture from down here. Let's get this rigging equipment off, get the trailer and truck out of here, make sure this is all stable and level. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Almost looks like I knew what I was doing. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rigging off. There we go. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a little while when the fuel truck gets here and we will fill this bad boy. I gotta get this out of here, bring this back to the shop. Okay, so now that we have the fuel tank all in place, all we have to do now is fill it up. There's about 15,000 liters in here. Should be about half a tank about. Okay, now we got the trailer in place. All I have to do is just offload the fuel from here, unload the fuel to there. Hopefully it don't take too long. I think it says, yeah, there we go. There's about 15,000 liters. Is that it already? Alright. This is empty. I have to come over here and pressure wash it, that's for sure. Let's fire up the grader, go fill it up, check it out, see how it works. Check it out, refuel grader. There, that works perfect. Exactly how it's intended to be. Now that that's all fueled up, I think all we have left to do is come over here and fill up our transport fuel truck. There, check it out. Just like that. Now I think over here it should tell us. There we go. I wonder if it's gonna hold it all. Possibly not. I don't even know how much this holds actually. Well, up to 10,000 liters. Doing pretty good. Sounds like it stopped. What are we at? 13,000. Alright. Easy enough. There we go. All we gotta do now is to see if this will drive up the hill. The waterfall sounds nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess we gotta keep it in low. We have no mud right now, so hopefully it'll make it up with a little bit of mud. But like I said, if we get stuck, we have the hook in the front, so that'll help a lot. We can probably make it up in low-high, but I'm not pushing it. I'm impressed. I'm happy. It's probably gonna do it for this episode though. Appreciate you guys watching. Until the next one though. Peace guys.